guys, it's Tech Prince here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now in today's video we are going to be discussing and explaining further what 5G is. A lot of trending news on social media about 5G, about all its hype. So I'm here to break down and explain to you the bells and whistles, advantages and disadvantages of 5G cellular technology. So without taking much of your time, let's get into the video. Now, number one, the first thing you guys should know about 5G is an improvement to the current 4G LTE technology we are using in most countries. It is 10 to 100 times much more faster, stable, has much more higher capacity than 4G. It can give you very high peak download speeds of up to over a gigabit per second. In some cases, it can even give you up to over 10 gigabits per second. And this is because 5G uses much more higher frequency and bandwidth compared to other 4G LTE networks. So, some of you might be wondering, how is this possible? This is actually possible because 5G, like I said, uses much more higher frequency and bandwidth. That's the reason why it gives you such high download speeds. But also, this comes at a price because much higher frequencies can only travel very short distances, which means that 5G doesn't have as good as much coverage as 4G. So to solve this problem, many telecoms or many tech companies decided to create three categories of 5G to remedy this problem. So there are three main or three subsegments of 5G. That is the low band 5G, the mid band 5G, and the ultra high frequency band 5G. I'm going to be explaining all these bands of 5G, so please do want to follow me to the end of this video to get a very good explanation of what it is. And if you've watched to this point, please do want to at least give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more tech updates. Now, for the low band of 5G, it is simply the band of 5G that uses very low frequency in its operation. It has a very wide coverage while delivering okay LTE average kind of speeds. It is not that much faster than your regular LTE connection. It's just a little bit faster, like 2 to 5 times more faster. This type of 5G is implemented in rural areas which don't really have access to internet or which don't really use the internet, unlike urban cities. So there's no need for telecoms to use a lot of money and to spend on infrastructure and invest in those kind of small communities. Get what I'm saying, right? Now, we move on to the mid-band of 5G. For the mid-band of 5G, I call it the sweet spot of 5G. Why do I call it the sweet spot of 5G? It offers a balance between high frequency but still maintains a good coverage. Now, the frequencies in this between 2100 MHz to about 6000 MHz, which is a little bit higher than what we're using in 4G. So this one is where you actually see significant faster speeds compared to the regular 4G plus connections we are using previously. It can give you speeds of up to a gigabit per second, and if you are lucky, in some cases over 2 gigabits per second. Now, this one gives you a balance between coverage and network capacity, as I mentioned. So it can easily penetrate walls and also give you that good internet performance you're looking for. It doesn't have as low latency as the ultra high band frequency of 5G, but it's still very good. It gives at least 10 milliseconds of latency, which is really good for heavy duty gaming. Now we move on to the ultra high frequency band of 5G. This is the peak of 5G technology. This is 5G technology at its peak. It can deliver speeds of up to over 10 gigabits per second. I repeat, 10 gigabits per second of download speeds. So if you have a 10 gigabyte 8K or 4K HD RAW movie, you'll be able to download it in just 10 seconds or a second, which is kind of really insane. When you're playing really low latency games, there is no lag. If you are streaming in 8K, 4K, no buffering at all, this is the peak of 5G technology, and it's normally rolled out or carried out across urban areas. It is used in very big cities, overpopulated cities. So instead of it being used in a rural area, it's used in overpopulated cities. So places like stadiums, malls, or very popular places. That is where ultra high frequency band 5G is normally deployed, because there is more congestion in those areas. But let's get to the disadvantages of the ultra high frequency band of 5G. For this, because the frequencies are very high, its lowest frequency is 24 gigahertz. I repeat, 24 gigahertz, and can go as high as 100 gigahertz. This frequency is so high that it cannot even penetrate common buildings or even common materials. It is easily, the signal of this type of 5G is easily deflected in a room, or you are positioned in a place where there are a lot of obstacles in front of you, let's say trees or walls. You are going to be really receiving weak signal reception, and you may not even get up to a gigabit per second download speed. So that's what I want you guys to have in mind as you are wondering why is it that they are not using ultra high band frequency 5G in most places. This is the reason why. Even little things like little rain or little change in weather patterns can affect the performance and quality of ultra high band frequency 5G. This frequency cannot even travel a whole city block, I guarantee, where it can't. It can travel maximum of 100 or a few hundred meters, which is very poor coverage compared to the rest of the other bands of 5G that I mentioned. But the benefit is it can deliver you much more higher watt performance at peak usage times. 10 gigabits per second, that's just really insane. So that is just that for ultra high band frequency 5G. So as you can see, depending on the location or the use scenario, major telecoms in every single country will decide to allocate whatever spectrum of this 5G to ensure that they don't waste money and they deliver what they are supposed to. So that's it, guys, for 5G and everything you need to know about it. By the way, 5G was recently launched in my country, Ghana, and I'm very excited. My country is actually going to be using the mid-band of 5G, which is going to give us a little bit over gigabits per second. But that's only if our carriers actually bring the needed infrastructure to make it happen. So thanks for watching my video, guys. If you found this video helpful enough, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, comment what you think about 5G in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you guys next time.